In Health Source 10, we are in the midst of flu season, but you might have noticed this. It seems like less people are getting the flu so far this season. Here to tell us what's behind this and if we're out of the woods this year is Regional Clinical Director for the Little Clinic and nurse practitioner Meggen Brown. Meggen, thanks for being here to talk about the flu because a lot of people have been discussing this. Are we seeing fewer cases this year?
Currently, we are seeing fewer cases. The flu season typically peaks in January and February, and this year we haven't seen the peak. We are starting to see a little trend and uptick currently this week. So we do follow CDC, and we can predict a little bit when it's going to peak, but currently it has not peaked yet.
Yeah, because last year I remember it was bad. Everybody was getting sick. Everyone had the flu, and I think it was earlier last year. Why is that? How does that happen?
Last year we did see Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. We had a huge flu season last year, and flu is completely unpredictable. It is a virus. We never know when it's going to peak. We can kind of predict that, January, February is going to peak in, but we never know. A lot of times the weather, we've had a milder winter this year. A lot of people haven't been indoor and all kind of crammed in together. So, it's always most important to get your flu vaccine, and that is the #1 way to help prevent the flu, hand washing, those kind of things.
Right. And so if you haven't gotten a flu shot yet, it's not too late?
No, absolutely, it's not too late. We follow the CDC guidelines at the Little Clinic and at Kroger, and 6 months and older, we can tell you now is the best time to get the flu. October is the premium time to get the flu shot, but you still can get your flu shot. It takes about 10 days to be fully inoculated in those flu fighter antibodies to be in your system. But currently we tell you right now, go get your flu shot if you haven't gotten it right now, because we are starting to see an uptick in the flu.
And so when someone comes in telling you, hey, I think I got the flu, what symptoms do they have, and then what do you give them, and how long does it take to kick in?
Absolutely. So cold and flu, a lot of times people get those things confused. A cold will slowly onset, where the flu is, hey, you get up in the morning, you're feeling great, energized, you go to work, then all of a sudden you just feel really crummy. High fever sets on, you have malaise, you're just really fatigued, you get really achy all over, and you just don't really feel good at all.
Yeah.
I feel like a truck's hitting you.
All body thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, if they came into our clinic, we would do a flu test on them. We can treat them. We can get them some Tamiflu. And then that is an antiviral. And then that'll help reduce the symptoms, because if you don't have your flu shot, #1, or get an antiviral, the flu can last up to 10 days.
That's
it's
painful.
miserable.
Yeah, miserable.
And then some other things that can help you is just rest, some fluids, chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, Mom was right.
Right, absolutely. In the cold, a lot of people confuse that with, a cold where you just have a runny nose, stuffiness. You don't have the whole body aches and the fever with the cold.
And the flu can be dangerous for, of course, very young and very old.
Absolutely, and those pregnant patients.
Okay. All right, well, thank you, Meggen, so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Hopefully the cases don't spike too much, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I know you get busy this time of year.